Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation unto the elect of the nation of Israel. This is your brother Ayash Kabal coming at you with another short lesson that I pray that you find edifying. And we are truly in some beautiful times, brethren. You know, the words of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, you know, is definitely being known in the world, you know, which he made. You know, a lot of people are starting to realize that what they have been grown accustomed to is nothing but bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Their lives, they're starting to realize it's nothing short of it being a filler. You know, their lives, they're starting to realize, really has no meaning because they've been lied to on such a high level. How can you possibly think that what you were living, you know, was worth anything? You know, Babylon the Great, or you know, let's take it further. The wicked has definitely done his work, you know, in being wicked. You know, he has definitely done some things in the earth that warrants him, you know, to be destroyed. You know, and you know, like usual, I like to start off with a scripture before I start going on. And I'm going to start with the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 27. And it reads, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched." So evil is being put out of the world. You know what I'm saying? Things that were normally not discussed are now being discussed. Things that were not normally being thought of are now being taken into consideration, you know, amongst you Jakes, you know, and also amongst you Gentiles who are on the low end of the totem pole, you know, because you're starting to realize that, you know, with, you know, how should I say it? You have been given a, you know, you have been given a false way of life, you know, where you being a true heathen, by you being a true Gentile, you have actually missed your blessing. You know, you're starting to realize, or they're starting to realize as well, that, you know, their elites, you know, have been shitting on them. And you Jakes, you know, are starting to realize, or some of you Jakes, I should say, are starting to realize that there will be no justice in this wicked kingdom. Because, you know, this kingdom wasn't built for you, you know, to have justice. This kingdom was built or has been used for your chastisement. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if bro's actually seen it, but you know, circulating on you know, like, you know, like in social media, you had this Jake jump over the podium, you know, and you know, start to go in on this female judge. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are starting to realize that what's been happening to them is just bullshit. And quite frankly, the people have had it. You know, they're not going for it anymore the way that they used to. And again, these times, or you know, this sentiment is gonna constantly increase. You know, the more these people realize that they're being fucked, especially you Jakes. You know, you Jakes are gonna be a tear in this place once you realize that, you know, the way that you've been treated throughout history has been fucked up in this wicked kingdom. You know, especially when you realize that everything was designed against you. So I'm going to continue on with the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 28. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. Faith is going to flourish amongst the elect. The elect is going to have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai in the words that he has said that, he would do, both for the elect and to, the wicked, of the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, as well as you heathens, Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have so long been without fruit, shall be declared. And that's what you're starting to see. That's what you're starting to realize. The truth is starting, to hit the earth on a level that it never hit the earth. We here at GMS have been preaching, the scriptures through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, through our elder apostles, through our apostles, bishops and elders, and on down. We have been telling you people the true doctrine of Yahweh Yahushai. And at this time, the Lord, is making it known that the words that we have been spoken has been the truth. So a lot of people are starting to realize that, that a lot of what they've been taught has been a lie, for a very long time. So now what you're starting to see is, you're starting to see these celebrities come out to tell the truth. You're starting to see these politicians come out, to tell the truth. You're starting to see independent media, show exactly what's going on out there, to the point where at some point, this devil's going to have to shut everything down in terms of the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't maintain the narrative, or you can't maintain a lying narrative when social media is able to record the truth, and actually publish it, which is why they built this AI system, to counteract the truth. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the truth is going to go forth regardless whether they like it or not, because the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai shall not come back unto him void. The truth is going to be declared, and it is being declared. Just recently, there was an interview with a comedian called Williams, Salakia. His name, Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying? And when this guy got in this interview in his podcast, he just went for broke. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can't say everything that he was saying was true, and I can't say anything that he was saying was false. But all I know, it caught the ears of the masses. 15 million people tuned in between that time of the interview, up until now. So the people are starting to listen to alternative sources, to get their information, because they know that mainstream media, is BS. You know what I'm saying? They know that they're not going to get the 100% truth there. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, this devil's going to have to shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Because he's losing the info war. He's losing, the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are starting to wake up to the bullshucks. The book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You Israelites, you Jakes, you 2/3, of the nation of Israel. And that consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So only the elect of the nation of Israel will be free enough, to see what's going on and hear what's happening. Blessed are your eyes, for they see, and blessed are your ears, for they hear. You know? You know what I'm saying? And you could tie that into the book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 7, you know? Because a lot of these jakes, man, are starting to wake up, to see the bullshit, that's happening around them. To know that something ain't right, you know? You know what I'm saying? And to know that nothing has ever been right. You know what I'm saying? So, this ain't going to be a long lesson, but it is going to hit the point that, the truth is going out there in the world, just like Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said it would. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing that these devils are going to be able to say against it or about it. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord's making it happen. The Lord is making it happen, whether they like it or not. So you're going to see more information come out. Like in terms of the truth, you're going to see more judgments take place. You know what I'm saying? Because they're even lying about the judgments, They're lying about the amount of people that's being slaughtered on a day-to-day basis. In fact, they don't even report on the amount of people that's being killed. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just found out that over a couple of hundred bodies were buried in back of a prison. I want to say in Missouri. You know what I'm saying? But the news reports aren't reporting on that. But instead, they're reporting on some bullshucks. You know what I'm saying? And that goes to show you that you're not going to get the truth in this kingdom. Not from the elite sources. You're going to get it from those independent sources that are out there throwing stuff out there, like on these social media sites, and like I said, at some point, these social media sites are going to be taken down, but, yeah, you know what I'm saying? The truth is coming out about a lot of things, how wicked this kingdom was or is, how wicked the people are, let me get this other preset, that just came to mind. Salakia. Shameful spewing. Salak. But yeah, man. The book of Habakkuk. I think I was just there. I'm not sure. Salakia. Let me see where I want to start. I'll start at verse 15. The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 15. Woe unto them that giveth his neighbor drink. And that's what this devil has done. You know what I'm saying? This devil has given the nation of Israel drink, in terms of his, doctrine, stemming from his political system, history, medicines and science and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? This devil has given us things that are not beneficial for us. He has not given us the proper information that would allow us to prosper in this wicked kingdom. And like I said, this place isn't meant for us to prosper. This place is meant for us to be this place is meant for us to be chastened, to think back on what we did as a nation and repent. So, even in that, what I'm saying, this devil has been hiding, the true holy names of Yahweh Yahushai through his deceits and through his lies. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the scripture says, for evil shall be put out, and as far as faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth is going to be declared in this wicked kingdom at a certain point in time, So let me go back into verse 15 again. Woe unto them that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth the bottle to him and maketh him drunken. also thou mayest look upon their nakedness. And that's exactly what they did, you know what I'm saying? They looked upon our nakedness through their lies, you know what I'm saying? So here it is, you know, this devil has destroyed us, changed our names, changed our identities, changed our culture, just changed who we were altogether through through their deceit. You know what I'm saying? He's even gone as far as even had the world join in with him, or the other heathen nations join in with him. So they're not out of the bag on this either. But yet and still, we've lost who we were. You know, and with the the Lord's and we're the Lord's people. You know what I'm saying? And they know that, and they knew that. So all of them were confederate together, you know, to bring down the nation of Israel. Verse 16, you know, because now it's coming out, you know what I'm saying, that you know, the descendants of these people and you know, like how this nation was formed and where this nation is going has been filled with blood, you know. Here it is, you know what I'm saying, these people have actually prided themselves on lies. And that goes for, you know, you 2/3 Jake, you know, you have actually prided yourself on that lie that, you know, these people perpetuate. You know, to think that you're an African without actually doing your due diligence, you know, to find out your true heritage. You know, you Jakes have actually fell right into it, whereas you actually believe the lie. You know, there's no way you could be brown. Meanwhile, you know you call yourself black all day, but you Jakes don't even resemble the color. You know, and that's how low of a vibration you are. You Jakes are just destroyed. So let me read verse 16 again, and I'm gonna close out on that. You know, this ain't a short lesson. You know, this is just to show that, you know, the truth is starting to come out, and you know, this devil is gonna get to the point where he's not gonna be able to know how to take it. Verse 16, thou art filled with shameful glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. And that's exactly what you see happening. You know, this devil is starting to be seen for who he is. You know, the cup of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee. Why? Because we drink of that cup. It wasn't meant for us to drink of that cup, but we drink of that cup. You know what I'm saying? For how we transgressed against our power. So what makes you think that you're not going to have to go through, you know, your punishment for doing what you did unto the nation of Israel? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the truth is coming out. You know, the truth is out there. You know, you have actually done abominable things unto the nation of Israel. You know, using our documentation, using our scrolls, using our history, and using our power against us. You know, you people got a lot to pay for. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. And that's exactly what you see happening. You know, the world is starting, you know, to call you to your face and tell you that you're not the Israelites. They're starting to tell you to your face that you're not the Spartans. They're starting to tell you to your face that you're not the Vikings. They're starting to tell you to your face that you're not white. They're starting to tell you to your face that this is stolen land. And it still is, you know. So all of these things that you prided yourself on, you know, you're starting to realize that it was all a lie, you know. And there's nothing worse than actually having that lie being brought upon you, you know, with the truth. Because at that point, you know, one would tend to ask themselves, then what did you do other than kill, rob, and rape, and murder? You know, what benefits have you actually done other than destroy the world? You know, I got one more. I wasn't going to bring this out, but I'll bring it out. The book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai saith, what hast thou done to declare my statutes? Yeah, what did you do, to declare the statutes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? You know, every law that you have actually created here in Babylon the Great goes against the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, you lie and say that, you're a God-fearing country. Well, I mean, you might be a God-fearing country, but what God? Obviously it isn't the God. You're not actually fearing the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You're not fearing him. So you're going to have to pay for what you've done in terms of taking the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai into your mouth and using it against the Lord's people. You're going to have to pay for that. And you've lied throughout the centuries, have the people of the world actually consent to the fact that you are the Lord's people. And meanwhile, they actually know who you are. So they were in on a lie too, which also makes them an accomplice to a crime. Or that thou should have taken thy covenant in thy mouth. And that's what you did. You have taken the covenant of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that he made with the house of Israel and used it in the world against his people, playing on their ignorance. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to have the last laugh. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have you in derision as well. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this ain't going to be a long lesson. But, this is just to show that truth is starting to be declared on a higher level, especially in 2024. It started with a bang, Everybody ratting each other out, So expect to hear more truths coming out and expect to see more prophecies coming to pass, and specifically, the prophecies dealing with the RFID microchip, wars and rumors of wars and world wars, the civil unrest, the civil wars, gender wars, race wars. All these things are about to come to pass. Which, is going to be the time of Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? So keep your head on a swivel. Pray always, to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and make your calling and election sure. And so with that, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel. And to the next lesson, Adonai Ratazah. Shalom.